Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute of just a baby bounce. We're going to warm up the tissue. And you can, thank you, Justice. Just warming up. And you've got different music that you can play on it. And hopefully you can hear me well enough now with the recording. Okay, so we've got almost 30 seconds. Yes, Justice?
Catherine says, double meniscus repair a few years ago. What is the best movement and for how long to strengthen?
To strengthen what?
meniscus.
M what? Sorry.
meniscus.
Oh, meniscus. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to be working on the meniscus on these movements. Okay, so we're rocking left to right and we're lifting our shoulders up and down, pushing down a little bit into the mat. So we're working the hips, the thighs, the knees, the back, but kind of loosening everything up. 2 seconds. Okay, breathe deep. You don't need to do too much of that when you begin, but all right, now we're doing the jumbo walk for a minute. We're pushing down into the mat. Want to keep your back straight, kind of on the back of your heels, and we're working the whole front area of the knee. So those supporting muscles and ligaments, they're getting a bit of a workout right now. All right, I'll keep you posted. We've got about a little over 30 seconds left to go. And you can sit down a little further if it's too easy, so that you can actually be pushing a little harder. 15 seconds. See, the jumbo run's more intense, but not by much. Jumbo walk can be very good and very intense as well. All right, baby bounce for 30 seconds. And if your knees are bothering you, you don't have to sit down as far. So, and as you're building up the knees, if they're bothering you, getting a knee brace is a good idea. Or a sock, one of those supports. 2 seconds. All right, another minute. We're working the thighs and the knees, all these muscles here. You can actually feel them working, and that's supporting the structure of the knee. The objective here is to build up the supporting muscles and ligaments around the knee so we have less pressure on the joint, better support, where we can actually get more fluid, more circulation and support in the knee. Now, we've had some customers who have actually had knee injections and they only needed them once because they began doing the jumbo walk 15 seconds and it became strong enough that it really supported the knees. They didn't have the problem. Okay, we're done. All right, so now we're going to do the hip rock. One thing I forgot to do is turn on my little wireless 2 seconds module, which would let me know what else is going to be going on. Okay, so we're doing the hip rock again. It's supposed to be, which I missed something there. The advantage of having the little wireless module with the Mr. Rebounder app is it lets you know how much time before the next movement, but it also lets you know how long the routine is and what's coming up next. So I don't have that showing right now. Okay, another 20 seconds. Ten seconds. All right, another jumbo walk. So again, we're focusing on the supporting muscles and ligaments in the knee. At the same time, we're really building up and improving circulation in the thighs, because those are the big muscles. And as we improve that circulation, we also increase metabolism and we burn fuel. So it does burn calories. 30 seconds to go. And again, if it's not challenging you enough, just sit down a little bit further. Trying to stay as flat-footed as much as you can. 5 seconds. Okay, now we're going to do the hip rock again. And this is helping to pump circulation through the body. And that's what we want. Two seconds. All right. Jumbo walk for 30 seconds. So if you want to push yourself a little bit, you can sit down a little bit further. There's only 15 seconds left to go. Okay, so now we're going to do the health bounce. And that's the beginning section. After this, we're going to do something a little different that's not really on the Mr. Rebounder app, but it helps people who are wanting to increase flexibility in the knee or who are also recovering from a knee injury. What we're going to do is we want to have the Cellerciser next to something that we can lean over, whether it's a table or a chair or the arm of a couch, because as we lean over, we're going to kick up and we're going to do squats. The objective is to increase flexibility now in the knee as well. So it's both strength and it's flexibility, and it's a tough one. So it goes like this. And you can stop if you need to at any time. And that's good for me. All right. The next movement, all right, give yourself a moment. We're gonna let the knees recover a little bit. The next movement would have been jumping jacks, but where you're kicking your legs out behind you. That's too much weight right now on the knee, as you can tell. So I'm going to alter this routine a little bit. But those neat D bends where you're bouncing up and coming down, that is what restored the flexibility in my knee. So I could be at a Walmart, kneel down to the lowest level, bend down, and be able to get very different things. Okay, so now we're working hips, inner, outer, thighs, and lateral knee. Be careful. If you need to, just do the hip rock. But again, this is now for more advanced movements. Okay, we've got 50 seconds left to go. So the knees are both recovering with the Cellerciser. They're also getting stronger and increasing circulation. "30 seconds. Go at your pace. I only do 20 of those deep knee movements, so I'm going to adjust the timing on that because we did almost double that, and I felt it. Okay, now little movements where be careful. I don't want anybody to get hurt. So if you have to hold on to the bar and just do this, that's okay too. This one here is excellent for that T-band that was mentioned earlier. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Great for balance, dexterity. You'll get better at this. Okay, jogging, just moderate. Yeah, I said this is a little more advanced. The second part of this routine. Something to work toward, though. Two, 1 second. All right. Ski patrol, both feet together, jumping side to side. You're going to give your knees a workout. And if you need to go faster, go ahead. 25 seconds. Ten seconds. Justice, you should try this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip rock. All right, 30 seconds. And again, if all you can do is the first part of that section, that's great. If you want to do just the first part of it twice, that's even better. But going beyond it, it is more advanced. Five seconds. Okay, health bounce. Oh, I was supposed to be another one of these. Yes, Justice.
Pamela says, is there a way to tone down the knee bend?
Yeah, tone them down. Yeah, just don't bend as far. So when you go, just go like this. Just absolutely, just like that. That's still going to give you benefit until the knees become stronger and more flexible. Good question. I meant to mention that. And I'm going to stop. If you keep going, that's great. We got 3 seconds left. Okay, ski patrol. This is going to go in our advanced routines for certain. We have easier programs for the knees. I think we've done like 4 programs so far. So this is the 5th and the longest. Two seconds. All right. For those who are wanting something more intense, ski patrol 2. This is the last one before the baby bounce. It's the same burn feeling you would have if you were on the slopes. Slopes. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 2, 1. All right, we're done. Now let's just gently move up and down and get that circulation going. Love your comments, what you like, what you didn't like, things that we can do to make it better, and we'll do that. All right, 30 seconds. That was using some of the biggest muscles of the body. So we're going to sweat a little bit more. We're going to generate more heat, faster metabolism, and burn off more fuel. But the focus is really on the benefits that those movements have for the supporting muscles and ligaments around the knees. 5 seconds. I want to thank all of you for being here, for your patience, for your support, for the efforts that you've made